Happy Saturday everyone, it's me Gabriel, and this week we're going to be talking about dysphoria. Dysphoria, how can you even describe it? It's basically that thing that comes in occasionally once in a while to kick your ass when you're feeling down or when you're feeling happy, and it all of a sudden just hits you like a hurricane and all these emotions come up and it's like you just don't want to get out of bed, you just want to see the world burn, or you basically want your chest to go away. Now, as most of you might or might have known, but I'm pre-op, so I still struggle with some chest dysphoria, but not so much that like other people where they can't function or need to like go to sleep with their binder or anything, because that is pretty unsafe to do, or like to the point where I have to go to the gym on my binder, because that's pretty hazardous, because my binder is a tight fit and I can't really afford a new one right now. So I basically go to the gym in my sports bra. Now I'm pretty privileged to the point that like my breasts don't show or anything. Like if I wear like a dark t-shirt, I can pass as pretty much I kind of have no chest, like unless you're really looking really at it. Because it kind of makes me pretty flat, sort of. I'm a B cup, so it's not so flat that I can go to the beach and take my shirt off and like just soak in the sun like it's nice. I mean, summer's almost here, but I still haven't had top surgery. Generally what I tend to do, like what I used to do at least, because I recently got rid of this habit because it was very time consuming. I used to play a lot of League of Legends and just pretend to play a champion that was male and just basically roleplay. That's what I used to do, just basically go in a video game and roleplay and pretend I was somebody else. And that seemed to have worked a lot for me. I even had like a Huffington Post like kind of drawing myself into that a lot more, where I roleplayed as somebody and I was pretty much assumed to be a guy. And that kind of did help with the dysphoria, but before I didn't really know what dysphoria was, because I just felt like, oh, I should be a guy, because before, like, trans is not really a household term like it is now. Like back in my teens, it's like Tumblr wasn't really much of a thing then, and it wasn't much of a database as it is now. So I basically just role-played in like video games, you know, like World of Warcraft, MapleStory. I used to hack those games. So that's what I generally tend to have done, like play video games like this. So video games and the internet seem to work very well for me, even if it's just like talking to people and have people respect my pronouns and like my name and everything. So that works out pretty well for me. But you'd have to search inside yourself about how to deal with dysphoria, because not a lot of people like video games, and it's kind of unreasonable to think you can be shut up in your room all day, because some people have to go to work. So basically just try to treat yourself. Like say you have to go to work and you can't stay home and just, you know, like pass the time until dysphoria goes away. You could after work go and treat yourself to your favorite place, or buy yourself a new video game that you've been eyeing for a while. Basically just do something that will make you feel really good about yourself and kind of try to draw away attention from dysphoria, because you basically have to be keeping yourself busy while dysphoria hits you, because an idle mind is a devil's playground. And I can definitely attest to that, because before 2 years ago when I lost my job, I was basically hit with the worst dysphoria ever. And since I didn't have the body that I'm trying to go for right now, or even have the means of tea in my body that's pulsing through my veins and everything, dysphoria hit me really hard, and it was really hard to like get myself out of that hole of negativity and like hopelessness, when I didn't really have the tools to fight with it. You know, like I didn't have a support system, I didn't even have a Facebook group, I didn't even have any friends. So dysphoria hit me really hard. So that's why I try to like emphasize the use of like having friends to maybe come over, help you cheer up, maybe have them do something for you, or you can go out and just like treat yourself to something nice, wear your binder if you have one, or buy one, or get somebody to donate for you. There's like a lot of resources now that I didn't have 2 years ago, because that wasn't something that even occurred to me. So that's why we kind of make these videos now, to help people alleviate dysphoria, so that they don't have to go through that people in the older generations had to go through. So that's why I say take care of yourself, treat yourself if you have the means, do something you enjoy, keep yourself busy so like your mind doesn't have like time to process dysphoria, and hopefully it will go away. Sometimes it just goes away in bursts, or you can like do something, or if it has something to do with your body, put something there to like think of yourself as like, you know, like bottom dysphoria, you get like a packer there, or you can like wear your binder on top, or get a new haircut. I find like a new haircut really does help me along, because sometimes I'll be feeling down. Like the day I lost my job and went out and got a haircut, and I felt infinitely better, but still the issue kind of remained that I don't have a job, but it definitely didn't make me feel as hopeless as I did. So yeah, that's it. I will see you guys next week for my next video. I know the wait's gonna suck for that, but I'll be there. Will you?